has been a minute since I have done a what I tried this week. My mail was just piling up. And once it reaches a certain point, going through it all is a little stressful, and I know no one will ever understand it, because when you see all this like free stuff that we get, you're like, how can you not be so excited for that? And I'm excited, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. But every time you reduce the pile, the next day it just like magically reappears. So it's like this never ending cycle, and it's very time consuming. Obviously, love getting the product. I couldn't do my job without it, but woo, it is a lot to go through and so time consuming. I have finally gotten the chance to sit down and play with some new stuff. Very good and exciting new releases. I am a MAC brand ambassador, as so many of you already know, and this mascara, you guys are gonna die when I use it to complete this look. I'm gonna be doing like I'm gonna call it a summer smoky. So a smoky eye that still feels fresh. All the products I recently tried, I still wanted to do something that felt really glam, but light and airy. And that's what I'm creating today. And so many of you already know I don't wear strip lashes. Very rarely do I ever wear a strip lash. They just irritate my eyes so much. And I rely on a good mascara to make it look like I'm wearing false lashes. Like I even have lashes. This mascara, you guys, when I got on the phone with the MAC team to just kind of like go over what the rest of the year looks like, and we were talking about Magic Extension Mascara, I told them, I'm like, anytime I try fresh mascara, I don't like it as much. It takes me a while. Usually mascara is one of those products that the first impression doesn't justify the product, because I like my mascara to be a little old in order for it to really build that thickness and for me to feel like I'm getting the most from the mascara. This mascara, first try, first swipe, holy guacamole. It was just insanity. I'll insert a clip here so you guys have to wait till the very end. I'm just shocked. It's the first mascara to have 5mm length fibers in it, which is why it gives you this like super bold, luscious, lengthy lashes that look incredible. And for someone like me, again, that doesn't wear strip lashes, this is definitely gonna make it into my top mascara selects, because I mean, it kind of just speaks for itself. Also, the brush is just incredible. Sometimes you can have a really good mascara and a really bad applicator. This brush applicator is my ideal mascara brush, where it's narrow, tapered to the end, so you can get like every little lash. You guys will see, okay? It's just wait till you see me apply it. I know you saw the footage of it, but wait till I actually apply it. So if you guys want to see this look, just stick around. We're gonna jump right into it. I've already prepped my skin with a little Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Cream and moisturizer. I'm gonna do my full base first and just keep it really light, because I'm gonna be doing cream on the eyes, and I usually debate when I'm doing cream eyeshadows on the eyes whether to powder first, not powder. After trying this look a couple times, I think the best thing is to do my full base, lightly powder, and then go into the cream shadows. I'm gonna be using this Monika Blunder Beauty. If you guys remember, I collabed with Monika, it feels like ages ago. Like, I think it was like only like a year into my YouTube journey. She's an incredible celebrity makeup artist. She came out with her own line. This is called Blunder Cover All-in-One Concealer Foundation. I don't have anything like this at all in my collection, so I immediately wanted to try it. This is shade 4. And it's almost like a wax consistency, great for targeted application and not trying to like completely drown your face in foundation. I have those moments too, no judgment here. But if you want to be a little more precise and just kind of like dab where needed and then blend, this is it. Also build coverage, same thing, this is great for that as well. So I like to start by just warming it up with my finger so that it starts getting a little more creamy. And then something like that blemish, that is where I will start my application. I mean, this shade is freaking perfect. Oh my God. And I'm just using this MAC 170 brush to blend everything out. I thought this was an eyelash that is literally a thick ass hair coming out the side of my face. Ew. I kind of go back and forth between finger, sponge application, brush. But this sponge, okay, is so good. This is the new Makeup Forever Water Tone Sponge. I used my Beauty Blender the other day. I don't think I like it. I mean, I haven't used one in a really long time. I would always use the Ofra one. Then Ofra had a little snafu, so I was like, we're gonna give them a little bit of a break for now. So I started using this Makeup Forever one, and wow, it just works so good. The Beauty Blender ones to me now almost feel too gritty, like too rough, and they leave almost like a spackled effect on my skin, whereas something like this one, the texture of it is just so soft. It just gives me the most flawless application, whereas the Beauty Blender was just not cutting it for me anymore. I don't know, it's kind of crazy to say that, you know? And then for a little more coverage, I like to pick up this foundation directly onto the sponge and stipple it on for added coverage. The more you stipple, the more coverage you get. I'm gonna be using the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. It's been around for a minute now. My first time using it, or recently using it, because some of my favorites use it all the time. Sophie Floyd, I always confuse it whether it's Sophie or Sophia. Sophie Floyd, she is incredible. She loves this product, and so does Katie Jane Hughes, two of my favorite makeup artists in the game. They just do the most flawless skin. It always just looks impeccable. They love this stuff, and I don't know, I think the first time I gave it a try, it just felt so dry, but after seeing them use it, I'm a believer. And for me, what I have to do is just really warm it up. So this is the shade Custard, and I'm using a MAC 242S brush. I'm picking it up from the little container. I warm it up there, and then I start applying it to the areas where I'm gonna be highlighting. So under the eyes, around the nose. The same old. Start with a little bit and then add more if needed, because this is, like I said, really matte. It really stays in place, which is why I wanted to use it when I'm using creams everywhere else. Ooh, and also before I forget, I also want to use a cream highlight, and I like applying it before concealer so that it blends out really well. So let me do that too. The highlight is by VIEVE, Jamie Genevieve's company, beauty brand. This highlight is so pretty. It's called the Skin Dew Glow Multitasker, and it looks really metallic when you first dispense it, see that? But when you blend it out, it is just the most beautiful skin-like glow. I'm gonna take the other end of this sponge, I'm gonna pick it up, see how glossy that looks when you blend it out? It's just crazy because it looks so metallic when you first dispense it. And I'm gonna add it, oh, look at that, high points, and then blend out my concealer so that it'll look really natural, because the concealer will just blend out as it naturally would, and then there will still be that glow versus adding the glow afterwards and it popping a ton on the skin. I just want it to look a little more natural. Again, summertime smoky glam that feels light and airy. So I just wanted to make sure I added this first. And then I'm just gonna blend this out. Persona Bronze Multi-Stick in Dune. I have really been into cream bronzers, and some of them aren't super user-friendly. This one, however, 100% is. I guarantee any of you at home who struggle with bronzer, contouring, you will be able to do it with this product. Reason being, it's a stick, so you can apply directly to the face versus trying to go from something that's in a pan, which most of my cream bronzers are. This one you can literally apply to the face. Also, when you apply to the face with something like this, you can warm it up on the skin as well. The formula is really blendable. The color Dune is perfect. And this is what I'm gonna be using. 10/10 recommend. It does come in one other shade that's a little bit darker, but this one for like a light medium skin tone is perfect. So just like applying it directly because it warms up on my face as I'm applying it. I don't have to worry about warming it up first, whereas again, some of my other products, I definitely have to warm them up first, or they go on a little spackly. I'll be more precise with the nose when I get to that. And then I really love it for down here because all you do is follow your jawline. Like that. And I do like to feather a little bit into the brow bone, just right here, so that my eyeshadow will look really blended into the rest of my makeup when I go to do that. Blush, also gonna be a cream, new Hourglass Vanish cream blush in Loyal. I don't have very many cream blushes that are a true cool toned blush. A lot of them, once they go on my skin, will just end up turning brassy anyway. This is a true cool toned blush, And again, I love the way it applies, already being in a stick form. So I just go in and apply it directly to the skin and blend it out with the brush again. And you'll see the color just stays that true cool toned shade, whereas so many of my other blushes do not. And that is why I fell in love with this one, because it really is a true neutral undertone. Okay, something else I've really been loving about Blunder Cover is that I'm not a huge fan of correcting or further contouring with concealer. For example, you know when people use concealer to clean up their shadow, chisel out their jawline, clean up their lip? I like to use a foundation because I think the end result just looks a little more natural, and I love that you can totally do that with this product. It's like the right amount of coverage because it's a concealer slash foundation. So I just pick it up on a concealer brush and cut the cheek like so. And then to shade the sides of the nose, instead of going in with the stick and getting a little carried away, I'm gonna use a MAC 286 brush, 286S, and apply it directly to the sides of the nose. I'm just gonna set with Laura Mercier Translucent, nothing new, very lightly. I'm gonna blend out the creasing first. I'm using a MAC 240S. Definitely do not wanna bake because I'm gonna be going in with that cream shadow, and it's so hard to blend creams if you're gonna be applying them underneath the eyes. If you've baked, it's nearly impossible, so it's better just to do a light application, and then if you need to further set afterwards, to do so once you blended out your cream shadow. But it's just funny seeing the difference once I've powdered down. And I'm gonna leave this area unpowdered because I like the natural glow to be on the high points of the cheeks, just from the product or the skin. How perfect is this brush though? It's giving me like the perfect amount of powder application where needed and nothing more. All right, I'm gonna be using another VIEVE beauty product. These are the eye wands in shades Hazelnut and Mahogany. It's gonna be the easiest two-step summer smoky eye that you've ever seen, starting with Hazelnut. And I wanna have a blending brush on deck so that it doesn't have a chance to set. So I'm gonna start with a small amount and then add more as needed. But the color is perfection. I'm using the very end of the brush to lightly start blending this out. And I'm gonna add a tiny amount to the lower lash line, which again is why I didn't heavily powder, because if I did or if I had baked, blending this on the lower lash line would be so difficult. Look at that, boom, one step smoky eye. You can leave it here, or you can deepen it up for a little more sultriness. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna use the shade Mahogany, and for this one, I'm just gonna add it on the, I need my other mirror. I'm gonna add it just to the outer edge and also right in here, but not all along the lash line. I like the effect that this gives. If you've watched my tutorials, is usually the placement of my shadows. It just, to me, keeps the eyes really open, but still a little sultry. Nothing new here, just gonna use a chocolatey brown liner for the waterline. I'm using the By Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in the shade Perfect Brown. Serious question though, are you guys ready for MAC Magic Extension Mascara? I don't think you guys are. Like I said in the intro, it has 5mm fibers in here, which is the longest fibers on the market in a mascara. Brace yourself. So I'm gonna do one side and then the other so you can really see it, okay? And this is one of my fresher bottles. It's not like an older mascara. Again, you don't have to, like, fresh out the bottle, this mascara is freaking amazing. Here we go. I don't curl my lashes before or anything as well. This is just on my bare naked lashes as they naturally are with the mascara. Also, just a little tip, when you're applying mascara, hold the mirror underneath so you can really see the root, the base of the lashes. And it's easier to pull the lashes upwards versus looking straight on and then getting it all over your eyelids. I mean, you might still get some on your eyelids, but not as much as you would if you were looking straight. Okay, you guys ready? This is just one coat. One coat, look at this. One coat. This is truly like, not even just as a MAC ambassador, this is truly like very quickly top mascara. Like one coat, okay, 2 coats. Let's see how thick and luscious we can get these lashes. But I'm just shocked, like truly shocked, especially with a smoky eye. Sometimes when I do a smoky eye, I'm tempted to add false lashes, especially for events so that they actually pop up, but false lashes just irritate me so much. And this right here is, like when they say false lash effect, this is it right here. One eye to the other, this is incredible. I'm just so shocked. I'm gonna let this dry and it just flakes right off even on a cream shadow while I do the other side so you guys can get the full effect. I'm also gonna add it to my lower lashes. Normally I wouldn't use such an intense mascara on my lower lashes, but because this is a smoky look, it will really complete it. You guys will see. This mascara just took it from a natural smoky eye, like a very soft smoky eye, to that glam effect I was looking for that you would get from a false lash, like a strip lash, but with the mascara, I mean. I just cannot stop talking about it. Just so proud to be a MAC ambassador, to be honest. And with a look this glam, I like to keep the lip so simple. Again, I'm going for like a summertime glam, summertime smoky, hashtag summertime smoky. Why do I try and hashtag everything? My all-time favorite MAC lip liner, Strip Down, and this MAC Glow Play lip balm in the shade Halo at Me. Not hello, Halo at Me. All right, my friends, that is everything that I wanted to share with you that's new and exciting that I have recently tried, especially for a more glam, especially smoky type of look that feels breathable, that I feel confident in, because again, nothing kills my confidence more than when I look at myself in natural sunlight and I see my makeup before I see myself. And in this makeup right here, I feel 100% confident in. You know, you guys will love it. Go and check it out. Any comments, leave them down below. And as always, share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out, guys.